Now, this video is just about an observation, basically, of how the media presents information to people. If we look at the shooting of Alex Pretty, we see initially the government saying, "Well, look, he was armed, he was resisting arrest, and then unfortunately, he ended up losing his life." But when you look up on what the left were saying, they were saying it was murder, it was done in cold blood. All these crazy, like they made these statements without any evidence. And so I say that to say this. They're the ones saying that Trump and their administration and the government itself is the one jumping to conclusions. When actually, when time passes, time tells. You know how they say only time will tell, and that's what's been happening. With Renee Good, we found out that actually she was doing this basically almost like it was for a living and was leading the pack. But the initial people on the left were saying, "Oh, she's just a mother. She was minding her business." And we found out, no, she was there for 3 minutes, blocking traffic and all kinds of other things. Same with Alex Pretty. They was like, he's a nice guy. He's a man that you want your daughter to date. And now a video surfaced where he's like damaging government vehicles and cussing them and agitating them. So it's, from my observation, it seems to be the people that are only jumping to conclusions and making things up are politicians on the left. Not all of them, just some of them. They're the ones saying this, making these conclusions. And they're saying things that are actually inflammatory. Like they're saying things like, they'll describe it as an assassination or something. And then when you get all the facts, well, if the guy if he was peacefully protesting, he didn't even have to be there for one. And there's a history of it. And they go out of their way to try to paint these people as like flawless, innocent people. And you know what's crazy about that? Nobody is. Very few people are actually like that. And the people that are actually like that wouldn't put themselves in those situations. That's why I always think it doesn't make sense to me when that happens. Because I'm like, ICE is trying to apprehend other people. So you would have to, and therefore have to interfere in some way for them to get involved with you. I'm just being logical here. And you know, the reality is, this is all a political play on the left. They're trying to find something to make the administration look bad when they're actually doing something that's good. Because they'll talk about them, but won't talk about the victims of illegal migrant crime. They don't talk about the car. They don't talk about none of the victims. They have nothing to say about those innocent people that were minding their business. Just saying.